Hey, what's up? Hold on, you guys, let me go ahead and back up into this. That's what I'm trying to do, is back up, and then that way I can be in some lights. I was gonna make this video while driving, y'all, but it was just dark. Y'all probably weren't even gonna really be able to see me, so I'm just gonna park over here in the meantime where I'm sort of kind of by the lights, up under this platform here, because I gotta wait to wait for the person I'm picking up anyway. So hey, your girl G here, welcome back. I have been trying to make this video for the longest. I know some of the topics that we're about to get into are going to be a little bit late, but literally the hurricane came through, knocked my power out, so then that was literally like 2 days. Then I had to rewatch everything because then I'd have forgotten in the time that that all the power outages and everything happened, because I live in Texas. So I was literally dealing with, like, they had to close one of our roads down. We had trees falling, just everything, girl. And so yeah, and then after that it was just a lot. So we're gonna get into some of the stuff, touch on it real easy, real light, and then just breeze through the stuff, get my little 2 cents on it and everything. Okay. It's a few of these topics correlate with each other very much. Okay, this definitely is the video of women in these relationships with these dudes that you got to keep your good eye on. Okay, that's really what it is. First things first, y'all know I like to start with the older ones and work my way forward. First things first, I ain't been touching on them a lot because I've been seen through the bull. Portia, Simon, he want to get him a peach, okay? And he's definitely used Portia just as much as Portia used him. She thought she was just gonna be able to hop on the ED, girl, because you thought she was, swinging, the golden niche, like off of Harry Potter or something like that, putting out his ED. Girl, we could have guessed that. This man walked literally like he walked pregnant, like, and he literally got a baby, like a baby belly, like, and then the way his cheeks look, like how they spread out like they gills or something, girl. And you would have put all of the, I mean, he low-key is expressing, the attributes of somebody who is suffering from ED. Let me turn this car off so I ain't wasting no gas. So yeah, but Portia, you picked him though, and Simon, you got some motherfucking nerve talking about you want to do a lie detector test to see if she just wanted you for more than your money. You knew she wanted you for your money, but you knew you wanted her for the looks of, for the notoriety. This was a quid pro quo. I don't know. I hate when niggas do this where they pick a girl who is with them for their money and they know that they're with her for their money, but they're okay with that because they understand that's their part of the bargain, is the money. And y'all very much hold it over women's heads. So, yeah. So for Simon to be sitting there acting like that, it's just, ugh. But nonetheless, Portia, Simon, get them out the way. I don't want to hear nothing else about them, okay? Of other women and men's, tragic news of just being with these niggas. Bhad Babie, y'all. Bhad Babie, I've always had a soft spot for Bhad Babie because I actually, when after she went viral and all of that, there was kind of like this phase where she did the lawsuit for Dr. Phil, against Dr. Phil and that little ranch he got, because a lot of times those corrective ranches where it's like your kids can't have any cell phones and things like that, them be the worst places for that people be sending their kids. Hell, that's something that haunts Paris Hilton's Kathy Hilton to this day. She does not like talking about that mess. But yeah, Bhad Babie. And then everybody had this like, oh, she's still in black culture thing. And I've just never been such a like cape for the culture type person, in the sense of, I'm meaning like, I'm not, oh my god, I'm not like, oh my god, Adele wearing Bantu knots, how dare she? Like, to me, I was like, she's in Jamaica, like, why would she not? It's okay for her to do that while she's embracing the culture as she's in Jamaica. If there was ever a time to do it, it would be there. And so, like, I'm not one of those people who's like, oh my God, you know, like, she shouldn't wear bantu knots, you know, and it's just, or like white girls having dreads or braid, like cornrows, like, it just don't make me, you know, never mind. But, you know, obviously Bhad Babie did, you know, she got into the rap game. And then I saw a different side of her when she had her little show. She had a show on TV and on Snapchat, and I watched a little series about her. But I knew, obviously, to the, you know, catch me outside, how about that? You know, I'm the person, like, I like my bitches, but I like to get to know my bitches. Like, the girls who are the bees, like, I want to see why you're the bee. You know, I'm interested in that. Like, what makes her be this bee? You know? And so, for her to be in this situation with old dude, if y'all haven't heard, Bhad Babie, she's in a very tumultuous relationship. And, hold on, y'all, let me close my window. I feel like somebody ear hustling. I feel like somebody was ear hustling. But Bhad Babie, she's in a relationship with that dude, her baby's father. They literally just had the baby shower, and she dropped footage of him basically swinging every which way loose. And she basically, this was her putting it out there to be able to show her dude, like, oh boy, basically, like, this is what you look like, you know, go get some help. And, you know, she posted basically like, you know, it is sad, you know, because I love this man, love that I'm more myself, I love him more than I love myself. And it really is like, dang, like, there are women out there who are like that. Like, they're always in relationships, like, they do not know how to, like, to not know how to be by yourself has got to be one of the crazy, y'all know how much I love being by myself. I couldn't imagine the thought, ooh, that scared the shit out of me for some reason. I don't know if y'all saw me jump, but, like, I was like, the hell? I could not imagine always feeling like I need to have somebody next to me. I couldn't imagine. So, yeah. Do I need to pull up? No, these people could make it. So, I hate the white people in the dually trucks and the unnecessary, like, revving. It's just so, what was I talking about? Bhad Babie. Yeah, you know, for Bhad Babie, she's thinking she's doing this thing by, like, showing him, like, this is how ugly you look, you know. Then she made excuses for him already, like, I know I give him hell, you know, because people, you know, one unfortunate thing too is when you are a quote-unquote, like, either aggressive woman or a woman who's confident or has no problem speaking her mind, a lot of people, when they do hear that you're in DV situations, are going to automatically, you know, accept it, because they're automatically gonna think like she be running her mouth down home to her man probably. That's why that whole, you know, like, women who are bosses can't be, you know, wives situations, because it's like they don't know how to, you know, not be bosses or whatever. And it's just kind of like, at the end of the day, like, speaking your mind shouldn't be a problem, but, you know, there are men who don't like women who speak their mind, and they take it out on them violently, and that's what happened in this situation. And Bhad Babie, I know you think this is like, you know, you haven't seen him in I think she said like a month or so, and I'm sure she's probably wanting him to go get counseling and therapy, but these niggas don't work therapy, okay? They go to therapy to figure out the new lingo, okay? That's all them niggas do. It's really tragic how much men fight getting better, or doing better for themselves. But Bhad Babie girl, you know, I'm gonna send prayers out there for you. I know it's a thing of, like, you feeling like, you know, you love this man more than you love yourself, and you probably feel like, you know, if he do this shit again, you know, I'm leaving. You know, it's always a time where you feel like, I'm gonna leave this time. And sometimes, girl, you leave, the only way you leave is like off Malibu's Most Wanted in a box. Like, it be that serious out here. You women be thinking like, oh, okay, I'll leave this time, but he might not let you leave. That's the unfortunate truth of it all. They are arguing right now. A man killed his family with crossbows, and they talking about we need to make crossbows illegal. It's not the fucking crossbows. It's not about the crossbows. It's about the man feeling like he just gonna kill the women in his family with cross. Like, that's the problem. let me talk quieter because this lady done pull up over here. But yeah, so Bhad Babie, yeah, girl, I just wish the best for you. Another one, we just gonna knock out all the women's, okay? All the women's that's out here getting sucked dry, you know, just dealing with the tumultuous endeavors of, you know, the patriarchy. Behind wall number 2, let's go ahead and get to Safaree and Erica Mena. Now, I might not like Erica Mena. I might not like that bitch, but I still am a person who might not like a person and can still be objective or show some type of empathy or grace in a situation. And I still extend empathy and grace to Erica as just a woman in a shitty situation with these dog ass niggas, because like, they take years off your life, they really do. And then the amount of, you know, glee it gives a lot of them to really just be assholes to like the mother of their kids is really just tragic and sad. But Safaree, a lot of people were giving her the, you know, oh, that's what you got, you knew what it was, you know, when you got him. And Erica Mena fell victim to the preferential treatment that she thought she was gonna get. Safaree knew what he was doing when he was pulling spice into that situation and gloating it in front of Erica. He knew exactly what he was doing. So don't take away what Erica said, but nonetheless, Safaree has an MO. And she got them kids back, y'all. She took a picture of them kids' heads nappy, okay? And she's like, now you playing with me, because things that I care about is education and, you know, groomage, how you dress, how you look. Because at the end of the day, unfortunately, you know, when the kid don't look good, the first thing we judging is the mama. Like, if this is what the baby look like, how the mama let the baby go out here looking like that? Like, that's what it is. And then not to mention, Safaree knows that she's under scrutiny from black women. So he knows exactly what he's doing. And this is where it's like Safaree, where you look at niggas like Safaree, where it's like y'all aren't seeing the bigger picture, where it's more important for you to try to get back at your baby moms than is to see that how now you make your children collateral damage, because you trying to get back at Erica, but now your kids is walking around here with chlorined up hair with mat balls in it from sleeping, you know, with grandma's quilt blanket. And she like, and then at that, I can also too like see the stress of Erica feeling like, okay, you know, I know they're going down there at a time where, you know, grandma, auntie gonna be there, so surely even if y'all couldn't get to rebraiding the kids' hair, washing it out and, you know, at least detangling it, or, you know, put two little, like, you know, quick little 2 dookie braids in the bag, like, you know, at least wash it, like something. And so and you showing up for photo ops, the typical. And then she's like, there's a lot of stuff I could say, but I'm just saying, like, you even missed this past year for your daughter's birthday and Christmas and Kurma, so I'm really sparing you. But my dog, like, this is whack and it's sad, and it really is. Niggas like Safaree, they love going through the world creating chaos amongst the women, because it's the only masculinity that they feel throughout the day, period. And y'all know Safaree got daddy issues, as most black boys do. And it's like, how can you be something you ain't seen? But don't go out there and keep doing shit. That's the problem. Like, y'all always want to use this trauma. Well, I can't do it. But y'all don't want to talk about this trauma 4 or 5 baby mamas in. Like, sir, stop having kids if you don't know how to be a daddy. But yeah, girl, Erica, you another one. I guess we're gonna put you on the prayer list. This is a whole episode of prayer list. That's what this we gonna call this. This is prayer list, okay? Next up on the docket, y'all. Ooh, girl. And what Kendrick Lamar say? Next on the dockets for the prayer list, we add Megan Good. Megan Good. Y'all, Megan Good. We have been, seeing her, sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Like, her and Jonathan have been out. I know because of her movie with Tyler Perry. That is, I'm sure why she's out doing a lot more schmoozing in the public. Not to mention the court case is over. You know, it is what it is. But I remember seeing the first picture of her after not even being in court, and the way her face looks sunken and dried out, I was like, oh no, it's this early. It's starting to show this early. Yikes. And cause Megan had a little weight on her. You know, Shawty got it, saw her on her. Okay, y'all remember when Megan? Remember when she was walking on that room on it when she was guest hosting or whatever, and she did a little turnaround, like she had a little boot thing on, little booty cakes, little Debbie cakes back there, but nonetheless, she's looking emaciated, okay, parched, okay, and then you throw Michael Ealy on top of that. Now, I ran across an interesting, thought process or a comment somebody put on Twitter. I said, you know what? You might be onto something, Velma. This girl was like, Michael Ealy went in to give, like, the collective, we don't give a fuck about you from the black community. Like, what Michael Ealy did, he knew immediately was just a sign of disrespect, because as most people think, like, the woman is the man's property, and you don't introduce yourself to the woman without introducing yourself to the man first. Now, he did introduce himself to Jonathan before Megan, but the way he hugged Megan, we know he's played with Megan in, what was it, Think Like a Man 2. So he was hugging her like a girl. Dang, I ain't seen you in a minute. Give her a good old, high school reunion hug. Dang, girl, I ain't seen you in a minute. He gave her one of them type of hugs. Now, Jonathan, this your slip is starting to show. Jonathan, he talking about looking like this, he over here like this, just digging in his bag, looking like a duck hunter, looking like, oh, I thought I saw a rabbit. Look at just, I thought I saw a rabbit. Okay, he just looking in his bag, And Megan, the minute Michael put her down, you can see her reaction was to look at him. She was trying to give him a little bit of comfort, a little bit of validation of like, girl, of just like, baby, it was just a hug. But then the teller for me, like the cherry on top of everything, was when they finally squeezed in for the hug. Jonathan kept his arm right here when Megan tried to put her arm, because it was so obvious because everybody's arms went behind each other. So the fact that he kept his arm like that, I was like, oh shit, it's starting. He's starting the cycle of like, I'm gonna put you on this hamster wheel of like proving love to me. I really feel like he got her on that Coretta Scott hamster wheel. God sent you my way, in the midst of everything. He knew what I was asking for. And the fact that when she talks about the relationship, she puts religion in it so much. And I feel like a lot of people do that when they're trying to, like, I guess, validate the relationship. But the more you try to throw Jesus in it, the more you're actually getting opposite effects. Just like when Marcus Houston tried to justify getting with that little underage girl, talking about, oh, she's a lover of Allah just like me. We bond on religion and working for a higher power. And it's like, we all know religion was very much used to control people. And the fact that everybody in Megan's life was like, bitch, run, wrong road, and she still went for it. One, the dick must be fire, and two, it's Jonathan Majors. That acting is obviously award worthy. So he dropping the tears. He's dropping the, I've always been this way. And I just need somebody to help me through it. Will you be my Coretta? Will you be my Coretta, Megan? Will you be the one to help me through this while the world tries to take me down, another black man? I was just a black boy who couldn't give black boy joy. That's I know Jonathan giving her all that and then some. But it's just like, Megan, it's like, how long do you think you got until he really do hit you with a backhand? And I know that's sad to say, but I mean, I'm just a person who I'm an observer. I watch people's body language. I watch people's, you know, more or less what they don't say. People think it's all in what people say. No, it's in what people don't say. It's also in people's actions. 90% of talking is nonverbal. You know, you pay attention to just certain things. Just like I could notice when Jonathan, he was trying to give her a little bit of notice that I'm pissed off now about that hug and about how you let that man embarrass me in front of people. Well, you already know, I can hear it already. You already know I'm going through so much scrutiny trying to get my career back on, and you know, let that man hug you like that, trying to embarrass me. You trying to embarrass me? You with that nigga? You know, are you going up against me like everybody else? They make it like a tug of war with this person, like it's us versus them. You know, because of course when you tell a stupid girl about leaving her nigga, the first thing all the other women come bitter petty bitches, and they just jealous. But it's like, no, girl, we looking at the demon time in his eyes, and you might not make it, okay? But yeah, you guys, if y'all saw that Jonathan Majors video, what y'all think of it? What did y'all feel from his body language, from, you know, what you're seeing of Megan lately, just what she's looking like in her face? You know, what do you think it's gonna be like for both of their careers going forward? I really still will watch Harlem. I really would. I enjoyed Harlem, so I'm gonna still watch it. But it's like, Jonathan Majors, I'm sure he's gonna get hired back to do something. But it's just like, girl, Megan, the writing is on the wall. And it's just like, shout out to Erica De Niro, that Yelp review, y'all need to get Dick Yelp reviews, okay? And start asking questions about the previous ladies. And that's the thing, Megan, like, before you, like, girl, you clearly was the other bitch, okay? And I asked that for some money, okay? You clearly was the other bitch, and she found out about your ass, and your first appearance to the world with Jonathan is going to court with him. Like, that right there should let you know, like, this is already off to the wrong start. Like, this is not how a relationship is supposed to be introduced. You walking with that Negro to court? No, Megan, that is not God. See, that's what a lot of people, y'all be bringing God into shit. God ain't had nothing to do with God sitting there like, now why am I in it? Like, he ain't anoint none of this, okay? Sorry, y'all. I didn't want to blow it that way. But yeah, God didn't anoint none of that. What time is it? How much time do I got left? Oh, shoot. All right. It's time for me to go. Honestly, there wasn't anything really else I was going to talk about. Maybe, quick little touch up. Evelyn Lozada. She tried to shame Jackie Christie, talking about tried to talk about the mileage on her box, and she worried about the wrong box. Trying to find out about Jackie getting arrested for hookering on the street, whichever hotel she was at the time. She tried to be like, oh, no wonder Jackie's acting this way. She got pinched for being a prostitute. Her name was like Jackie Marie Malaise, something else. And it's like, girl, Evelyn, you the last person to be able to say a motherfucking thing about prostitution just because your sessions didn't end in handcuffs or at least handcuffs by legit police. Just doesn't mean that you not in the mix, you know? Like, don't even try to act like that. So yeah, for her to have the nerve to try to do that was just comical. And it's like, girl, we know your pussy mileage. Like, we know your mileage. So it's like, to try to go after Jackie Christie. And then, matter of fact, it was so long ago. Like, the whole facts definitely deleted. They cleared. And then not only that, she found Doug, and she now got her one sugar daddy for the rest of her life. She doing better than you, because, bitch, you still looking for your next one. Like, come on, Evelyn. Like, what did you expect? Like, the minute I saw that clip, I was like, she fucking with Jackie, and Jackie Christie gonna get crazy in this, okay? She gonna get crazy when Crazy Jackie come out. Y'all be sitting there and talking about, why you crazy? Why you acting that way, Jackie? You asked for it, bitch. Like, Evelyn and this, your little whole facts, your daughter, Lord Jesus, her getting pregnant by the game, does that make her a whole facts, like her, like even worse? Like I don't know how to say it, but it's just kind of like, damn, of all the people you was around, the game. I mean, we know the game got devil dick, so I mean, that's, you can just tell it's the same stance, the same hood nigga stance. That it's just like, you know, like Scrappy, where it's just like, you know, the D is fire, and it's just like, don't touch, and then your dumbass, you want a cheeseburger, I saw a little bit of it, got the wrap, and that's how it happened, okay? Instead of a cheeseburger, y'all was at the house party taking shots. 1942, got the rapping, and that's how it happened. But yeah, Evelyn Lozada, you know, step up off Jackie Christie, okay, girl, because you really ain't got no room to judge at all. And yeah, you guys, I think that's really it. Y'all drop down in the comments about the topics we discussed today. How you feel about Jonathan Majors? Is he pissed off? Was Michael Ealy being purposely disrespectful? Drop down in the comments, let me know, and I'll talk to you later.